Alright, welcome to episode 9 of my Nightfall Let's Play featuring the Dervish. In this episode I wanted to share one thing that I probably should have shared a while ago. For all the new people out there, let's go into my inventory here. Now, the reason why you have identification kits and salvage kits is, you know, those items that I found that were blue and purple and stuff like that. Those are unidentified items when you find them. You need to use the identification kit to identify them, and that raises the price a bit on them. It tells you what is on them and stuff like that. One of the things that I picked up was this rusted greaves. If you remember, I think I picked that up when we were doing Island of the Dead. Well, it has a survivor rune on it. Those survivor runes can be very, very expensive. Now, you can get that survivor rune for free. All you need to do is just use your salvage kit, and sometimes the item will be destroyed and sometimes it won't be. It depends. It's all random. But we're gonna salvage this survivor rune. Now, the survivor rune increases your health by 15 points if you put it on a piece of chest armor. If you put it on a leg armor, it increases your health by 10. If you put it on something other than the leg or chest, it only gives you 5 health. So we'll salvage that, and as you can see, the rusted greaves got destroyed, but that's perfectly alright. But on other items, you notice I've cleaned out my inventory here. On other items that say salvage item, if you use your salvage kit on that item, you'll get crafting materials. Crafting materials are what you need to make your armor, to have somebody make your armor for you. So they're very, very important. I'll show you real quick. We'll go over to the storage unit. And I'll show you, when you open up your storage unit, you'll see this. I've bought a couple of these extra storage slots. I can buy more if I want, but they're $10 each. And you can buy your anniversary storage there for anniversary gifts and stuff like that. But this is the crafting materials right here. This is all the stuff that you need to craft anything here, in anything that you might need, and that can be crafted. This is where you'll store all of your crafting materials. Now, one stack is 250. So as you can see here on the bolts of cloth, I have 250. You can't put any more on top of that, so I started another stack over here. But you have feathers, you have rare crafting materials, which is just what it says. It's stuff that you find rarely. Damask, steel ingots, bolts of linen, and so on and so forth. There's also another rare item. It's called ectos, glob of ecto. You mostly get those in like the underworld and elite missions and stuff or something. I'm not sure exactly, because I've never actually gone farming for ectoplasm, but you can make a shit ton of money by farming ectoplasms if you have the know-how and you have the right build, and you can go out there and you want to spend hours just farming for ectoplasms, but it'd be worth it. My daughter has done that a billion times. She is like a multi-billionaire as far as the game is concerned, because she knows what to farm and she knows where to sell them and stuff like that, and you can get, like I said, a shit ton of money. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what the salvage kits and the identification kits are for. I don't want to drabble on too long, because I really want to get back into some more action. But like I said in my my description of the last Let's Play, if you have any comments or any questions, please, please, please let me know. Say something in the comments section underneath the video. I'd be more than happy to hear from you, and I will be checking the comments, and I will answer as many as I can. Right now I don't have too many viewers, I don't have any subscriptions yet. Alright, so I'll be able to focus more on the viewers. And answer more questions, and I'd be more than happy to. If I don't know the answer to a question, I can always ask my daughter, or I can ask her boyfriend Gregsy. They are the resident professionals on this game, and I'll always have an answer for you, whether I have to find it or whether I know it. So please, please, please comment, let me know how I'm doing, ask questions. And like I said in the last episode, if you know any builds, if you've played the game and you know some really good builds that you'd like to share with the rest, feel free to share. That's what this YouTube channel is all about, sharing information and having fun. And if I can get some subscribers, I would love nothing more than to be able to actually play with some of the viewers. I mean, it's an MMO, like I've mentioned many times, so there's billions of people playing, and we'll be able to actually meet and play together and have fun. That's what Guild Wars is all about. That's what has attracted me to the game. The fact that it's a free online play, you only pay for the game and that's it. You don't have a monthly subscription like you do with WoW. I've said this numerous times, and I will keep saying it because that's one of the biggest things that attracted me to this game. I was actually reading a Maximum PC magazine one time, and they, right next to the ad for Fear, they were advertising Guild Wars, and it said in big letters, free online play. And I was like, really? An MMO where you don't have a subscription? That's cool. So that's how I got addicted to Guild Wars, and I've played ever since. It's a great game. You only have to buy it once. You can add more stuff to it, pay a little bit of money, add more stuff to it if you want. But I mean, it's totally up to you. There's so much to do in this game, so much to do. And Guild Wars 2 is going to be the exact same way. You're going to be able to do a lot of stuff. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, big news, small package. Travel to the Matani Keys and investigate Tahlkora's allegations. Alright, so we can just go right ahead of her, and she'll be waiting there for us. We gotta go to Codlino Hamlet. So we'll just fast travel there, and we'll meet her right outside the door. We'll take these extra henchmen with us too. But please, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. That's what I'm here for. That's what I wanted to do this game for. These Let's Plays for, to introduce people to the game of Guild Wars. And hopefully make some new friends. Maybe meet some more people, add some more people to my guild, or the guild that I belong to. It's not my guild per se, but it's my daughter's boyfriend's guild. He's the guild leader. And yeah, I would love to chat with you guys and be able to play. We use Skype. Some people use TeamSpeak. We use Skype. Skype is free. I mean, why not? I mean, it's just a cool thing altogether. And seriously, all of us in our guild, I don't know, I can't speak for other guilds in this game, but our guild, we are very family oriented. We're like one big happy family. In the old guild that I belonged to, our alliance leader MDK, that's the first guild that I was a member of. We had a couple of people that have died, that were players, and our brethren as far as we were concerned. They were related to us. We were like one big, huge, happy family, and they passed away. One of them died of cancer, and I actually wrote a letter to ArenaNet, an email to them, and asked them if there was any way that they could make it possible to erect a statue in our guild hall for our guild members that have passed on. And they said that's something that we could definitely do in the future, but with Guild Wars right now, there's no way that they could do that. But at least they answered me. That was cool. That was so cool. And they even said that they've lost a few friends playing this game in the past. And then we had another person. I don't know how long after, but it wasn't that long after. And it was a devastating blow. But she went into the hospital because she was complaining of abdominal pains, and the Friday after she went into the hospital, she died. We found out later that it was pancreatic cancer. And you know, it was just so hard for us. We all cried. We actually had a memorial in our guild hall. We had 250 people in our guild hall that knew these people that we played with, and we all said, you know, not all of us, but the people that were closest to him said a few words, you know, and that's how it is in our guild. It's just one big happy family, and we don't tolerate any bullshit either. If you're going to be an asshole and bring everybody down, we kick your ass out. It's just as simple as that. We've had to do that before too, and you know, it's great. And you know, that's one of the things I like about this game. It's just the brotherhood and stuff like that. Here I am rambling on. I just get excited about, you know, the family atmosphere that we have, and you know, the closeness of all the guild members. And it's just, you know, we work hard together in these missions, especially the elite missions and all that stuff. We work hard together. Our characters die together. You know, we form bonds, and that's one of the things that I liked about the game. And you know, other people, I'm sure other people would like that too. And I think that's what one of the biggest draws to this game is just like that. I will warn you though, there are guilds out there where all the members are assholes, but you get that. I mean, you're dealing with hundreds of thousands of people, different people, and you know, people clash. There's nothing you can do about it. That's just the way it is. But yeah, just, you know, let me know what's going on. Let me know, you know, how I'm doing and all that stuff. You know, share. Let's just get a community going here for Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2 when it comes out. Alright, so I'm going to focus now. Okay, because there's going to be a shit ton of Mandragora that I'm going to have pop up over here. I don't even remember exactly where they're going to pop up, so this is going to surprise the shit out of me. But yeah, I want to get some real good action going here. One of the things that I'll do is I'll set my monks aside, and I'll send my group out a little at a time. And then you'll see, there they are, they popped. Now we'll move our monk up a little bit closer to the group, because these dudes can spike, and I have been killed by these assholes many times. I'm hoping that we can get through it this time. Shit. See, these guys spike like fucking crazy. These dudes are dangerous. Get my faithful intervention going. There goes one monk. And there's a shit ton of them. Release the heroes now so that the rest, so that they'll all come, because if you get too far ahead of them, they'll just go back to their flag and they'll just stand there saying, what do I do next? That's just the way the heroes are. Anyway, we survived that. That group has killed me many times, so I'm going to be very cautious in this area. I think there's another group that pops up over here too. I'll just send my heroes up a little bit at a time till we see them pop. I'm looking up here on my little mini map right up here, so that I can see where they are. When they pop up and stuff. You can even click on the map up here. You can send your heroes out. so that you can explore. Let's release Tahlkora so he'll follow us. See, there's some Mandragoras right there. Definitely, when you're facing these Mandragoras, if you're trying to get your survivor title, I highly recommend that you send your heroes out to scout for you, because these Mandragora will spike the shit out of you. And keep a really close eye on your health and stuff. Where's my character? Oh, look at this, she's right there. Duh. See, I told you, I'm retarded sometimes. I think there's more over here somewhere. Put him right next to me. Maybe that was the last group, I can't remember. Yeah, don't be afraid to use your heroes, because especially if you want your survivor title. That's one mistake that I'm constantly making, because like I said, I'm just retarded sometimes. I'll just go balls out into a group, and that's just so dangerous in this game. So dangerous. You really don't want to be doing that. And as you know, there's going to be some Mandragora that pop up here or up here somewhere. So we'll get a little bit closer. We'll plant our monk somewhere. And then we'll send the rest of the group across the river. And that should pop them. Yep, see? Look at all those fuckers that pop up. And of course, we're going to aggro the plants also. This could be very bad. This could be very, very bad. I think we aggroed too many at the same time. We'll just have to see. Keep an eye on stuff. It may go well too, I don't know. Are all the Mandragora dead? No, all the Mandragora aren't dead. Alright, look at that. We actually survived it. Nice. Yeah, you have to be really careful about aggroing too many groups at the same time. And of course, there's more Mandragora over here, as we saw when we did the Isle of the Dead. Send the monk to about here. Send the rest of the group to about there. Get my enchantments going. There they are. There. See, they pop up every time they pop up. Let them start taking the spikes first. Release the heroes when you're down to a manageable amount. We'll eventually get some gold drops and stuff like that. An item that is golden color. They're usually worth some pretty decent gold. And they have some pretty decent enhancements on them, which you can salvage off and use, because some of these runes for your armor and stuff are really, really expensive. As I mentioned before, for the minor psi mastery and I hear those damn scale. Minor psi mastery and minor mysticism cost me 1.5 platinum, and that's a lot of gold. It's very hard to get that amount of gold quickly in this game unless you know how to farm and, you know, stuff like that. That's mostly why people farm, is because the things are so expensive. Oh, wait a minute. Where am I going here? I'm not following my arrow. I went the wrong way. That's alright. I don't think this is part 1 of Big News. Actually, this is the prelude to the big one that I was thinking about. There is another one with Tahlkora after she joins your group. And there's 4 bosses, I think, that you have to kill. And there's one in particular that, oh my god, I have so much trouble with him. Hopefully I won't this time. But I have so much trouble with him. He kills me all the time. Hopefully we'll be okay. It's... As you play the game, if you haven't played the game, you'll learn where things pop up, because they pop up in the same place all the time. I think. If you're not sure, just send your heroes out ahead, because you really don't want to be taken by surprise. As you can see, we have to go here. I think there is some pop-ups up here, if I remember correctly. I think they're over here though. Yeah, see? Move the monk a little bit closer. Let them take the initial spike. Get my enchantments going.
Actually, I think this is going to be a quick one.
Yeah, cryptic scroll piece. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick one. Bag of gold. Yeah, we're done with this one already. So this wasn't really that bad. So now we gotta go back to the Plains of Jaren, which means we'll have to go back to the Sun Spear Great Hall first. Yes, I know the party's too large. And that didn't take long. It didn't take long at all. I forgot about that first initial part. And we gotta go back and talk to that dickhead that attacked us last time. And I think we'll start off at the Cliffs of Dojak. I think that's where that quest takes place. This is where Tahlkora will join us. Accept that. Sir, yes sir. Getting out of here, sir. So, I know this wasn't very long, but I don't really want to do this next, this next quest, because it is going to take some time. I don't know, yeah, I think I'll stop the recording here. I did a lot of talking in this one. We had quite a bit of action. There's more to come though. Oh god, I dread this next one. What's it called again? It's called Following the Trail. It's a difficult quest. It really is. Those bosses can just really put some serious hurting on you. Anyway, did anybody level up? No, nobody leveled up. So I won't have to adjust that. Acolyte. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you too. I changed Acolyte Sousuke's skills, and I wanted to share those with you. This is a build that my daughter gave me. It works really, really well. But it has Aura of Restoration, enchantment spell, 60 seconds. You gain 0 energy if you are healed, and are healed for 340% of the energy cost each time you cast a spell. Once the energy level goes up a little bit higher, you'll start to see that number go up. Fire attunement, you gain 1 energy plus 30% of the energy cost when you use a fire magic skill. Rodgert's invocation deals 71 fire damage, also affects foes near your target, inflicts burning condition for 2 seconds, and all those green numbers go up when your attribute points go up. Then you have Glowing Gaze, deals 29 fire damage. You gain 5 energy plus 1 energy for every 2 ranks of energy storage if target foe is burning. That's why the Rodgort's invocation is in there, because he burns for 2 seconds, then you cast this, and if he's burning, you gain 1 extra energy for every 2 ranks of energy storage, as it says. Then you have this elite skill right here. Hits foes near your target, deals 58 fire damage to foes already burning, inflicts burning conditions again. Then you have Fireball, which can be spammed quite easily, I think. Oh, it's actually 7 seconds for a recharge. But Fireball deals 63 fire damage to target and adjacent foes. And you have Liquid Flame, deals 63 fire damage. Deals 63 fire damage to foes near your target if this foe is attacking or casting. And then he has a Resurrection Chant in case he needs to resurrect anybody. It's best to keep your elementalists and your monks back from the actual battle. As you saw, I wasn't actually doing that with Acolyte Sousuke when we were fighting those Mandragore. I should have, but I will make a point of doing that from now on. But yeah, that's the build that my daughter suggested that I put on Acolyte Sousuke. She brings him everywhere he goes, everywhere she goes, according to her. And yeah, so I hope that's some good information for you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save following the trail for the next episode, because that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be very surprised if I don't die with that one boss that's up near where that plant bounty is, and where we started out with the Isle of the Undead. There was a resurrection shrine up there. Well, he's up there, and he's pretty tough. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so hopefully I shared a lot of information with you. Maybe got you more interested in maybe joining Guild Wars and finding a guild for yourself where you feel very welcomed. You definitely would be welcomed in my guild, if that's what you choose to do, but it's up to you. It don't matter. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I got pretty excited there when I was talking about my friends that we lost while we were playing. I still get all choked up about that, because we really love those two people quite a bit. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great night.